annual Kempful Rib Fest in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Leeds Grenville is being held from June 17th to 19th at the North Grenville Municipal Centre, featuring ribs and various entertainment, including the Tallman Truck Center Rib Eating Contest, Kids Zone, Ottawa Valley Home Show, Beach Volleyball Tournament, and more. Musical entertainment will include Healy and Orr, Johnny Canuck, Ambush, Five Guys in a Box, Stittsvillians, Age of Wisdom, and more. Come out to the North Grenville Municipal Centre from June 17th to 19th for the 6th Annual Kempful Rib Fest. For more information and a full schedule, please visit kempfulribfest.ca. Proudly sponsored in part by Hometown TV 12.
One of our newest exhibits here at the museum is what we usually refer to as the Stetson hat exhibit. But it's actually more than that, because hats have been made here in Brockville since the beginning of the 1900s. So it looks at the three main companies that were actually producing hats here. Stetson being the most famous when they came into town in 1935, and of course continued through all the way to 1970. So when you come to this exhibit, you get a chance to see not only the hats that were made here, but how they were actually produced. You get a chance to also go into our photo booth and you can put on one of our hats, it'll take a picture and it'll send you a copy of it back home on your email. And my favorite part of the exhibit is actually a copy of some of the old reel-to-reel films that we had here in the collection at the museum. They were originally produced back in the 1920s, and although they are not of the Stetson hat factory here in Brockville, it's very similar to what would have been made here. So it goes through all of the different processes of how the hat was being made, right from the beginning to the end and all of the stages in between. It's also really rare to have any sort of video from that kind of time period anyway. So it's great that we've had that all digitized and clipped together so you can check it out. It also has some wonderful old commercials that you would have seen at the movie theater to let you know about the new Stetson hat styles as well. Well, when we were looking through the archives here at the museum, we came across an article all about a dinner of tribute that was held for Stetson hat workers back in 1946. And when we came across that a couple of years ago, we knew we would have to do something for it when we came up close to the anniversary. So of course we had to give AJ a call, because that's his time period for sure. And we're not really doing the event exactly the way that it was done back in '46. We're kind of taking our inspiration from that. So we have, AJ and his folks who are going to perform, and we're going to have a wonderful dinner. Did you want to tell them a little bit about what your plans are for the event?
Sure, I'd love to. Actually, what we've chosen for this specific event, because of the theme and so on, I've called upon two very close friends of mine, a little group that we have called the Memory Makers, which is made up of myself and my singing partner, local girl Trisha Riley. Who has performed with me on a variety of different shows. And of course, my music partner, the Performing Arts Hall of Fame inductee, Mary Ross Comstock. So when we talked about, honoring and paying tribute to veterans of World War II, and specifically this evening for the employees of Stetson Hat Company, we thought we would perform, first of all, start off the show with a handful of songs from the World War II, from World War II itself, and then all of the remainder of the show would be songs that were certainly performed during their era as well. So all the songs that they would have grown up singing to, they would have grown up dancing to, and the songs that were very familiar with them. So it's going to be about an hour-long performance of all of those wonderful old songs from pre-1947.
Oh my goodness. And in addition to this, of course, it's a dinner as well. And we've had a chance, we do have a copy of that original menu, but it doesn't tell us exactly what everything is. They just gave everything some pretty creative names. So we've handed that off to the chefs down at the Wedgwood who are hosting us, which is on the exact same site where the original one was held 70 years ago, and they're going to figure out what exactly Bombs Away is for dessert. So it's going to be a little bit of an adventure for all of us. So our evening on June the 18th is going to begin at 7 o'clock, and it's going to be a cocktail hour. We have a cash bar for that. And then your $85 ticket with about a $25 tax receipt is going to include not only the wonderful entertainment, but also the dinner that goes along with that. So we're planning for a pretty great night. Tickets are available for this event by contacting us at the Brockville Museum. You can find all about the event itself on our website, which is brockvillemuseum.com, or come on down and visit us at 5 Henry Street.